Hello, Dr. James Bogash, expert in health and longevity, and also the author of a book on migraines and epilepsy. And one of the things I talk heavily about in the book has everything to do with this particular study. And it also explains why upwards of 30% of people who have seizures have what's called refractory seizures. They're not managed by medication, and you also find out that none of the medications used to treat seizures actually address this major component of people who have seizures. So in other words, like I say, people, if we control the seizure with medication, all we've done is stopped one cell from talking to the other one. We haven't fixed anything. We've just numbed them down to where they can't communicate. We all high-five each other and pat each other on the back. Or we rip a part of the brain out and, again, high-five each other and pat each other on the back. But there's a reason why the brain is trying to over-communicate, that it can't control those impulses. And it has everything to do with things like inflammation, mitochondrial function, healthy cell membranes. So in this particular study, it was out of Finland, looking at 8,293 people with epilepsy, and they found that they were looking for 41 different markers of inflammation, and they found that a handful of these markers were strongly associated with seizures. Specifically, certain inflammatory markers were matched with certain seizures, but there was no doubt that inflammation was a key player in these patients. And that's frustrating because, as I mentioned, none of the anti-seizure medications actually work by calming inflammation in the brain. The only way you can do that is with managing the lifestyle that put it there. Things like exercise, targeted supplementation, things like vitamin D, like fish oils, the right levels and the right types of fish oils. All of those things play a role in protecting your brain and getting that one brain cell to stop talking to the other brain cell. And this one's basically hyperactive because it's not healthy. So just always something to consider. If you have seizures, controlling the seizures may be first and foremost, but you cannot stop there. You have to look for underlying things, choices, scenarios that are making your brain cells unhealthy in the first place and leading to the lower threshold or rather lower seizure threshold that is causing seizures in your brain. As always, I'll post a link to this particular study in the description. Make sure you like this video, share it with somebody who you think needs the information, and subscribe to the channel.